Starting this video and it's exactly 3:33. How wonderful synchronicity is. Greetings, this is Be Raw Nature, poweredwithnature.com. Make sure you've gone over and checked out the website. And we're going to be adding more things to our site, more products. Our expanded levels of vibration CD is live in all stores. So excited, and just thinking about all the exciting things that we've been working on, and it just made me think of how important it is to look at abundance in your life and look at all how much greatness that you have in your life. And as I just said that, I just thought about how abundant nature is, and how I could see why being inside of a building or being inside of a house all day long could get you to forget all the abundance that is around you, all that just is, right now in this moment, outside, at the beach. The beach is, the water is that way. Probably can't see it or not, So just out here with the beautiful palm trees and the sun, and it's just a gorgeous, 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 gorgeous day. And it's just, reminded of just all the greatness and abundance that life has for us. And being out in nature and being connected with the trees, getting sun, being out, breathing in the fresh air, you just are really, really reminded of all that you really have. And in the art of creating more for yourself, it is very important to look at what all that you already have, all that you've been given. Think about all the times, greatness has happened for you. A wonderful way to do that is to sit down with a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil or whatever, and just write out all the different situations that wonderful things have happened to you. Like maybe you were in a traumatic situation and it worked out for the best for you, or maybe you thought that you needed something so badly in that moment, and then all of a sudden it just, everything just worked out, and half of what you thought that you needed, you didn't even need anymore. Just reminding yourself and being mindful of how abundant the universe is and how much that we have in our lives. And I do realize that, some may be in this physical life and have experienced hardships and have experienced troubles and may have experienced trauma. I have to say that if you fall into that category, let's just say you've experienced childhood trauma. Okay, well, now that we have grown and that time has passed and however many years has passed from that, now should be the time where we're focused on letting go, healing from that trauma, so that we can progress and move forward and have more of a productive life. And in doing that, you will be able to begin to attract more greatness into your life. I just real briefly, I was looking at something that someone was saying that because they had such a traumatic childhood, people are always talking about law of attraction, or how they attract greatness in their life and having a high vibration, this, that, and so forth. And how they were saying, well, if I had a traumatic childhood and all these bad things happened to me, all of that having high frequency and stuff is not really true. And that statement that they said is really not true, because that time has passed and now it's time to move forward and move into a greater space of being, so that your experience can be so much more greater than maybe what you've had in the past. Well, guess what? It's no longer the past. We're now in the now. The moment is now. We're now in the present. So the focus is what we're creating now in this present moment, at this breath that you're taking right now. take the necessary steps it is to let go of all, baggage or whatever it is that you're holding on, or, whatever the circumstance may be. And just begin to be appreciative of, once you begin to actually look at and be appreciative of all the greatness and abundance that's around you right now in this moment, it opens the doorway for more to come in and for more to flow towards you. And it's just really an exciting, it really is exciting. And I have to say that I have to speak from experience, not so much of what I got from other people or whatever. Even though I like to get different lessons and hear others' experiences, I still have had so many of my own that now that I can, teach from my own experiences and share with you what I know to actually be true and what actually works and what is actually real, and just want others and inspire others to do the same so that they can have their own experiences, so that they can share too, so that they can be like, you know what, such and such and such happened to me too, and this and this and this happened, and it was so great. And I could just be like, wow, I really did, and we could just share together and it not feel so much as if it's just me by myself having experiences. I want all those that are around me to have the same joyousness as well in their life. Take some time to look at abundance. Look at how plentiful the earth is. Look how the earth gives us food to eat, gives us fresh water to drink, beyond what we think that, due to the programming that all food comes from a grocery store and all water comes out of a store, whatever. Fresh food comes off of beautiful trees such as these. This one's not particularly a coconut tree, but if I was to swing my camera around, there's actually a coconut tree over this way, in front of me, around me. But the coconuts and mangoes and stuff that, man, the list is so long I can't even really name it all. But and fresh water, the earth gives us fresh water, fresh river water, fresh flowing spring water. And we've forgotten all of this. We've forgotten this because we've been so disconnected from recognizing and being grateful for the abundance that is here. And it is really just important to get back in tune with the abundance that nature has, that the earth itself provides, and what is present in our lives. And get away from looking at what one does not have, because where your focus goes, that's where energy flows. So if you're consistently focusing on what you don't have, the energy is going to flow there for you to not have more as a response. It is very important to change this response and to get in tune with, okay, I have such and such and such, and this is what I wish to have even more of. This is Be Right Nature. Just a quick message right now, just speaking on abundance, just being happy and joyous and enjoying what is. And if for some reason in your present physical life you're not enjoying it, you need to begin to make some changes and figure out why it is that you're not enjoying it. What is keeping you from enjoying it? What are the elements in place that's in your life that is keeping you away from having and enjoying life to its fullest? That's where your attention needs to really begin to be on, so that you can begin to feel the life of abundance, of just greatness, of just joy, of just feeling good. I have to admit that part of this feeling good is breathing in this ocean air, because I'm right on the beach, and I'm just more on the park side, closer to the park side of the beach, because it seems like when I record right on the beach, the wind is so, the wind is strong right now, but the wind seems to get into my recordings. And the birds are just having fun. Hear the birds are having fun. They're enjoying themselves. They're playing, And the other element that really just keeps you in such a good feeling is the sun. The sun beams down and it just feels so good and just feels so wonderful. I encourage you to embrace more of the abundance that the sun provides. Just all that is here with us now. Having more fun, laughing, playing, being goofy, being more childlike, all of these. All of them. It's me, Right Nature L, powerwithnature.com, and I will speak to you soon.